Good evening, everybody. Touchy, touchy. I haven't got him working yet, but he's gonna get there. Just turn chat off because I don't want to deal with all that. Deadlock protocol. They even hotfix already, DE? Sheesh. Corpus ship remaster, Jekyll rework, new Corpus enemies, Protea. Hello, Marianas. There we go. Now he's not quite so washed out from the screen. How you like my new buddy? Let's see. What'd they fix with this? Clem has gained a friend in his special hangout spot. Cephalite resonance tears nor night transmission will no longer occur during quest missions. Okay. That is my new little stream elements buddy. He's my new little streamer companion. I got right now he doesn't work. It doesn't work all that well with my alerts. Like I was trying to test my alerts earlier and it wasn't doing it. But he's supposed to do stuff whenever I have alerts go off and stuff like. I got to figure out how to get him connected. But for right now, that's what I've got. So let's see. Yeah, I got him. I got a new mouse today. Got a new set of headphones. I got all my stuff. All my stuff came in today. So. Let's see. Oh yes, I am all set. Oh, for anybody who is not aware, part 2 of the Glassmaker has came out. Let's see. Kill 150 enemies with it. Well, that ought to be easy. Let's see. Oh, they changed the icon for invasions. It's no longer the fist. It's not a fist anymore. It's a fist. Twin Vipers Wraith Receiver. Dara Vandal Blueprint. Will this hurry up and end so I can get my freaking Dara Vandal barrel? Fix your stuff. Fix your crap, D. Come on now. You see this? I can't stand this. It's probably your loadout. We'll take a look at it if you want. That's what happens. You start dying a lot, you need to check your loadout. Make sure you've upgraded mods or you farmed a new mod or something else like that. So. Hello, gravy time. You know what? That's what I need to have. I need to have a thing that comes in so that way when gravy pets me, I can just die. So. So we'll see. I'll figure that out, though. We'll figure that out as time goes on. How you like my little stream buddy? My little stream buddy. I like him. I've got to figure out how to get the emotes and stuff, or get him working correctly, because it's supposed to be, like, right now, I believe, Zahoni, go ahead and put a exclamation point Discord in there for me. Let's see if he does something. Because he's supposed to, it's supposed to, right now it's going to change into the skull, but we're doing good, Gravy Time. No, it's got to be a lowercase d. Try it again with a lowercase d. Yeah, see? He changed the little skull. And he's actually not supposed to be that one. He's supposed to be... He's supposed to be this guy. My little Discord guy. Yeah. Zahoni, did we not get that band gravy command set up? Come get your phone. You're making me seem like a horrible streamer. Come get your phone, woman. Making me so unprofessional.
Tommy.
It'll be alright. Let's see. So I got the 2 schools unlocked that I had been going for. I need 25,000 to unlock Mending Unity, which increases affinity radius. I think I may want to use this one as my active, but I'm not sure. Because then when other people are around, yeah, I think I'll use this as my active. Because then when other people are around me, my shared affinity radius is bigger, meaning they don't have to stay quite so close to me when. I think that's how that works. I'll have to look it up. Hotfix inbound in 3 minutes. Oh no! What'd they say? Slightly increase the radius range of Corpus security cameras in the Corpus ship, as many cameras are now too far away from doors to actually affect them. You'd think they had made sure their upgrades worked. I love the red text. Don't stand. No, I'm not going to sing it. Because if I do, I get copyright strike. Ugh. But if you just sing it. I can't sing anyways, so it just sounds horrible. Your ears will bleed. Wasn't there something I was going to do with this? What in the world? They took him out of stasis. You don't have to do the crazy stasis thing anymore. But if you have one equipped... So if you have one equipped, it pops out. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. I wonder what else they did. Can we change your appearance? Ooh, we can change the appearance. Ooh. Cool. I like that. I like that a lot. So no longer have to worry about frickin' thank God. One less crappy thing to have to worry about. 2 minutes away, fix the jackal getting stuck in midair while doing its UFO attack, resulting in an inability to progress in the fight. Can't lose the fights you don't finish, as they say. Fix a crash that could occur when quickly selecting and previewing companions while not having any companions previously roaming the ship. Never question what will make software crash, just accept it. I like that. Hotfix deploying. Please stay on your mission. When it's done, we'll restart the game real quick when it's done. Let's see. But that will allow me... That will allow me to really, like, see my different pets that I have. Let's see. I got Gravy Time. Then I have Nemesis. My pretty pink kitty. Cujo. Ren. Cujo does not look the same as he did the other day. They changed his fur pattern. There's Gita. Oh, Blade. Okay, yeah. There's Blade. And then Botinki. Now... So I can check the incubator stuff. No longer need stasis. You know what? Let's see if we can find the darn patch notes. See what else they changed. Okay, don't want to look at that just yet. So possible spoilers for anybody that has not looked yet. If you don't want to look at this stuff, you may want to like mute or something for right now. Okay. That actually makes sense. That keeps your dispositions from being too overly powerful. Alright, we'll restart in a moment. New questions and answers chat channel. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Pet companion stasis removal. Okay. All stasis slots have been converted into companion slots. All your Kubros and Kavats are now listed upon equipping a companion in the arsenal. Due to no longer having stasis, if you currently have a pup companion not yet matured, upon equipping it in the arsenal, the UI will prompt you to either mature or let it roam your orbiter. The option to let it roam is only available if you don't have a proper Kubro Kavat equipped. When starting an incubation, your current roaming companion will be put away. Okay. Let me turn that off a second so y'all can kind of see this. Oh, the Nutrio incubator update segment now entirely disables DNA degradation. Okay. The pet's breed is now displayed beside the pet's name in the description when viewing the arsenal. Update history button. When accessing the main menu, the bottom right for the update history button. Questions, what's changed since you last logged in? New deadlock UI, that's nice. New landing craft customization screen. Ah, we'll check that out in a minute. Add a tooltip to master rank on hover. Wow. Mastery breakdown for your mastery points on all the different stuff that you've done. That's cool. Added button to rewatch the Kuva Lich cinematic and the Lich Codex session. Upon visiting a syndicate in the relay, the syndicate donation screen now displays your full inventory of eligible items, similar to selling fish in Cetus. That's actually a lot better. Helmet icons. Remove the option to set battle pay caps in the Alliance management screen is not currently relevant. Okay. The reset decorations have been removed from the pause menu and placed in decorations mode. Alright. Tooltip's been added to arsenal stats. For example, hovering over armor. Now I'll give you an example about what it does. That's good. Trade windows at merchants. Use the latest inventory UI. Okay. Ah, so they added this feature to keep you from having to hover over each node, hover over node by node to see if there are active squads on them, so that you can just join any crew, and it won't matter which one you'll join a crew. Added a scrap wreckage button to the Railjack components armament screen. This removes the step of having to manually go into your inventory in order to view a complete list of wreckage to scrap when over the wreckage limit. Okay. New melee MOA precepts. Added conservation glyphs to the business and Master Tisanai's offerings. Umbra mods to Samaris' store offerings available after sacrifice collect. Oh, okay. So you can get the Umbra mods. So if you accidentally got rid of the mods, now you can go to Samaris' store and get them. Ah. So now if you have alright, so what it used to be was Zenistar, Azima, Zenith, and Sigma and Octantis. Once you got them from a login milestone, that was it. You didn't get any more. You weren't able to get them again. So now they have it where the blueprints only appear, will be in Samaris' offerings. That's nice. I like that. Increase ribbon capacity limit from 120 to 150. Blazing Step Ephemera. Okay. Dissolving ranked mods refund more of the invested endo, 75% of the endo in your invested mods. Scrapping ranked avionics refund more of the invested Dirac. Selling ranked mods refund more of the invested credits. Okay, so you can get the Iron Phoenix stance and the Clashing Forest stance for doing the Earth to Mars and the Earth to Venus. Okay, so we get a new rank up FX. Replace the Terminator proc with status. That makes sense. Yay, shut out. Balance changes. Has a smaller reserve ammo and gains fewer ammo arrows from ammo pickups. This is to encourage players to aim the bow deliberately at crowds of enemies and not fire it wildly everywhere. That's good. Reduces the overwhelming AoE potential somewhat, but also makes the Brahmin less visually busy. Increase cluster projectile radial attack size. Increase cluster fall off. Did these changes? Okay. See, talent changes, optimizations, lich fixes. Hmm. Okay. So five residents instead of 10 now. I like that they put the residents count down here. It should have been done at the beginning, DE. I don't know why people think of this stuff like halfway after getting done with it. Okay, so if you've done friendly fire, oh, you get 4,500 for it instead of 1,000. That's good. Controller fixes, and then a whole list, like a huge list of other fixes. So that update looks awesome. Get out of there. And then the hot fix, nothing really noteworthy except for Clem gaining the new follower or a new buddy in his hangout spot. We'll check that out here in a second. So, got to relaunch the game. This is all my buddies on Discord. Plains of Eidolon. What? What did it do that for? I gotta move the installation stuff for Steam from my main hard drive over to my new external now. Not only so I can just take them wherever I want to take them, but also so that way I'm no longer putting my OS hard drive through the ringer, downloading and installing and deleting games all the time. So that's good. I absolutely love the oh the no stasis update that they did for the pets. I absolutely love that. And then to have completely zero degradation. Absolutely love it. What in the world? Do y'all see that? Yeah, there's something right there. What in the world? I'm going to have to figure out what that is. A little bit of text right there. I don't know what that is for. I'm going to have to figure that out and get rid of it. This is the first time I've ever seen that. It's hard to see, but there's like, if you notice, there's like some kind of text over the top of my mouse. That's not there on my screen. Like on my actual screen, it's not there. It's right on top of my mouse. I don't know what that's from. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Alright. Yeah, it's almost like a burn-in or something. I gotta figure that out. I gotta figure out what's going on with that. Come on, man. Y'all fix this crap. This is annoying. Detonite injector. Twin Viper's Wraith receiver, and Dare Vandal blueprint. Okay. Twin Viper's Wraith. I got the receivers and barrels. I need the link. So Twin Viper's Wraith link is what I need. Only thing I need off this is the stock. Alright. Can only be started from the codex. Okay. Well then let's go start it from the codex. Alright, so while we're going to play this quest, I'm going to pause music. That's Nathaniel. I gotta fix that timer too. Okay. That was actually pretty cool. Alright, give me 1 second here. I had to add something. Just so that way people come into the stream, they don't all of a sudden see, oh, you're playing Deadlock Protocol, and then frickin' freak out because, well, all of a sudden, oh, they're everything's getting spoiled for them. So Let's see. Espionage. I wonder if this is like a spy mission. I love being able to do this. Okay. At least it doesn't do the stupid blackout thing. It is in, I believe if you hit escape, it's in your orbiter. Escape and then options and then orbiter, something like that. Next time I go back to the orbiter, I'll show you exactly where it's at. Equipment orbiter, okay, yeah. Zahoni should know she did it last night. I think she did it last night and changed some of her stuff around. Alright. Now, as long as enemies actually spawn, then this might be kind of interesting. Juno. Ah. Conflict. Ooh, I should have switched to Corpus. Dang it. Oh, I had it for a week. Okay. Really, so what I'll need to do is I'll need to pay attention to both. So now, okay. No, you don't. See, okay, so he hit the buzzer, so it did that. Oh no, these are the new quest missions. You just got these today, so don't worry about having to like do them right now. Don't worry about that. Get out of here. Oh, oh yeah, interception missions. Really, the best way to do an interception mission is with other people. So, oh, yeah. Sometimes people aren't doing them. If there's one that's blocking you from being able to finish a specific planet, me and Zahoni could probably jump in there and help you out. Like, I can't really do high level ones by myself. I know people who can, but No, you don't. Stop. Yeah, that's the other thing. Sometimes it's just a bad time of day and you're not able to get them done. Do I not have my companion? Oh, yeah, that's right. I took him off. As long as you kill the enemy when they set that alarm off, oh, like even if it sounds like a second time like it did just then, it won't like hold the alarm going. So, all right. Your humility? This is really cool though. Like I really like this. Only having two capture points to have to jump back and forth between, I actually really like that. Cause see that's one of the things that's kind of annoying. Oh, now one of the nice things about, well, I wouldn't say nice, but one of the things about doing this is that every time you neutralize and recapture a point, you get some affinity points for it. So if you'll see, got 500 affinity points for doing that. So it actually doesn't hurt to let them capture it. Just as long as you pay close enough attention to where you don't let their percentage get higher than yours. So uh, I might have. I'll have to check. How much did you buy? That should give me 30. Oh, dang. Yay! Someone got a rhino. That wasn't too bad of a mission. Mm. Ow. Okay, I gotta go meet Yuriko. Let's see if this really changed any. Played Plat to speed it up. Yeah, I can see that. I wouldn't recommend doing that, but yeah. No, I haven't got it yet. Sometimes it takes a little while. If you bought it today, I think it takes like 24 hours or something like that. I don't remember. Oh, I know a way I can check though. She bought the Warframe. Yeah, we farmed everything last night. So let's see, referral program. So right now I have 2 friends recruited, 210 platinum earned. Let's see. So I get 10% of your first platinum purchase. So if that 300 was your first platinum purchase, then I will end up getting I'll end up getting 30. So that's not bad. You do get some pretty nice perks. I mean, like you get 10%. Anybody who uses my referral link, all you gotta do is exclamation point ninja in chat. That will allow you to get a 7-day affinity booster to start off with, so that way you can level things a little faster than normal. That's why I told Zahoni to wait, but she didn't do it. Or to use my thing, but she didn't do it. It's past 7 days now, anyways, for her, so not a big deal. But as a recruiter yourself, if you get somebody else to join up and they join with you, you'll get 10% of any friend referred. You'll get 10% of any of the platinum purchase, their first platinum purchase, and then so at 5 recruits you get 20 or get 2 weapon slots. 10 recruits you're on a Warframe slot. At 15 you get the rare mod Firestorm. At 20 you get the rare mod Self Destruct, and at 25 you get the rare mod Undying Will, and then 25 plus. So like I'm guessing what that means is like every so it says stack with every 5 recruits. So at 30 it'll start over, and then it'll go from 30, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, is so on and so forth. So which I think is pretty cool. I like the way they did the refer a friend thing. They don't like give you some ridiculously stupid thing to where you feel like you've got to recruit 60 people just to earn a decent reward. I mean, slots are nothing to scoff at, so. Oh, you know what? That's right. I've got 2 imprints. I've got one of him, and I've got one of her. So let's see which one I got. So how do you start a new Warframe? So like, let's use Rhino as an example. So, what you do is, so you're talking, so me having Rhino Prom and Rhino and Excalibur and all the different ones. Is that how you're saying, Marianas? I believe that's what you're asking. So what you have to do is this. For pretty much every single Warframe except for certain ones that are tied to quests, like Protea, she's going to be tied to Deadlock Protocol. Limbo Theorem. Limbo's tied to the Limbo Theorem. New Strange has Chroma. Hidden Messages is Mirage. Mask of the Revenant is Revenant. So, certain ones that are tied to quests, what you'll do is you'll like go through the quest and you'll earn the blueprints and stuff by going through the quest. But any others, like Rhino, for example, you'll go to the market and you could either just go to Warframes and that'll bring up all the different Warframes. So we'll use Rhino as an example. You go to Rhino, you buy the main blueprint. Now the main blueprint calls, as you can see here, it calls for Neuroptics, Chassis, and Systems. And then some credits and then maybe some kind of extra materials like gallium for Rhino. So what you do is Rhino is actually, unless they have changed it for the new stuff, he is probably still going to be dropped by the new. He's probably still going to be dropped by the new Jackal. So what will happen is you will go and run FASA over and over and over again until all the parts for Rhino drops. Once you have all the parts for Rhino, you'll come to your foundry and say, I have some parts from where I was helping Zahoni. You just build the parts here. Once they're built, it takes about 12 hours. Once the 12 hours are over with, then you can put all those parts into the actual Warframe blueprint, and that takes 3 days to build. Let's see. Titania is a quest. So if you look in your codex, look for the Silver Grove. The Silver Grove is the quest for Titania. As you can see here, it will tell you what your prerequisites are for getting that quest. So if you hover over Silver Grove, it'll tell you how to get that quest. Same goes for any of the other ones. Octavia, Sands of Inaros, Chains of Harrow, the Sacrifice. The Sacrifice is where you get Excalibur Umbra. But you just complete those quests and you'll get them. Any other Warframe, like if you're like Ember, it's like, oh, well, how do I get Ember? Yeah, you can. Like, if you just, like, my suggestion would be, if it's through a quest, if it's a frame that's gotten through a quest, like, the only one I would really say that is just stupidly grindy is Limbo Theorem. Because this one requires you to do all kinds of Arcwing missions and stuff like that. And it's a lot of stuff that a lot of other people just don't do. Like the interception missions for the Limbo Theorem. Like, people just don't do those. So it's hard to get a group together. So Limbo, I would justify buying right out with Platt. But somebody like Chroma or Mirage, Chains of Harrow, I would go through their quest. Not only will going through the quest allow you to like learn more lore and stuff like that, you'll also kind of feel a little bit more of a connection with the Warframes that you have. And I know that sounds a little cheesy, but that's the way I feel about it. Can say Gauss. I don't want to talk about Gauss. There's some disruption missions, I believe. No. I don't want to worry with Gauss. Or not. Is it disruption where you got to kill the amalgams and all that? Yeah, I think that's the one with where you got to do the different little thing. Yeah. I want to get him and I want to do those, but I just haven't done it yet. How are you doing today, Kinsey? Good to see you. But yeah, any of the other ones, like, let's see. We just click on Warframes. So, like, let's say Ash, for example. Let's say you don't want to have to go to freaking Ceres. I think it's Ceres. See, Ash's parts drop. Is it Ceres? It's either Ceres or Sedna. Yeah. Gauss's disruptions. They're not bad. I mean, disruption is not a bad game mode. It's just, it's one of those. It's like you either love it or you hate it, and I'm kind of on the fence. Like, it would just depend on what I'm doing that night. Oh, I believe it's Ceres. This is the higher level Grenier missions. You have these enemies called Grenier Maniacs. I think they're called Maniacs. If we switch this over, Grenier. Maniac? Or Manic? Where's he at in here? They're insane. They laugh at you and stuff. Like these particular Grenier. What are their names? I can't remember their names. I may not have them scanned. You know, I probably don't. I probably don't have them scanned. I thought I had them scanned. Oh well. So Ash, right? I do know that Ash, his parts drop off of Grenier Manics. I think they're called Manics. But they're a special Grenier enemy type. And I think one or two of his, for all of them, I can't remember, but parts of Ash drop off of them. And so to be able to farm Ash, you have to know where those enemies are at, which is easy. You can look them up on the wiki and stuff. But it's a little annoying to always to get them to try to spawn. So if you just really don't want to deal with it, like my suggestion would be like if there's a mission type you really just don't want to do, like Nidus, I believe his parts drops from some weird mission type. Like I can look them up on the wiki real quick. See, I love what DE does with their names. Nidus. It is the name of a warframe that we have. He's considered the infected or infested warframe. His name literally means a place in which bacteria have multiplied or may multiply, a focus of infection. A place or situation in which someone develops or is in which something develops or is fostered. Nidus being yeah, no, Mariana. That's one of the things that I love about my channel, or that I want to do with my channel, is I want to be known as the guy that when you come to his channel and you ask him stuff about Warframe, I explain it. I want people to be comfortable with playing this game because there are some myths about this game that you have to farm for 75,000 hours just to be able to, you really don't. I mean, if you get together with the right people and you know what you're looking for, you don't have to farm for 4 weeks just to get something. Yeah, RNG is a little bit eh. And there are some things that are a little just stupid, like Nidus, for example. It's like, eh. Yeah, 74,999. So, Nidus's parts drop from, so his main blueprint, the scimitar. Here's one for you, the Hema. And not Hema now. The original Hema, when it first dropped, that one was a nightmare. But Nidus's main blueprint is acquired from the Glassed Gambit. His other component blueprints are acquired from Rotation C of Infested Salvage. Now, Infested Salvage is an endless mission type that tasks players with retrieving a shipping manifest from an infested ship. The goal of Infested Salvage is to find the ship's shipping manifest by allowing the Lotus to access 3 data consoles scattered throughout the room. Each console, however, is covered by an infested growth which blocks the Lotus's access to it, preventing decryption. So you got to use anti-serum charges and vaporizers and all that stuff. Basically, it's an endless mission where you really need other people to do it. And by the time I got into doing it, there was not a whole lot of people. Now, once you get ready to go do Nidus, if I'm on and you want to do Nidus, or if there's any other viewers out there that want to go do Nidus, I am more than happy to run Nidus with you. If that's the only reason why you haven't gotten him, Because I'm gonna tell you something. Nidus is ridiculous. Like I pulled him up the other night and I started playing with him. He is ridiculous. Okay, I'll show you his abilities. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna show you his abilities because I got to looking at these. There's a reason why people are just why there's a reason why Nidus is appreciated the way he is in the community. All right, so if we go take a look at Nidus's abilities, his passive. If Nidus is killed with at least 15 stacks of mutation, those 15 stacks are consumed. This grants 5 seconds of invulnerability and restores health to 50%. You're invincible. You build him correctly. You need rage. I'm going to tell you now, you need rage. Nidus does not have shields. All your damage is going to be taken as health damage. Rage, powerful ability for him, mod for him, because Rage allows you to receive energy back for damage. Virulence and Larva use energy. Parasitic Link and Ravenous do not. They use stacks. You get more stacks by casting Larva and casting Virulence on your enemies. So you cast Larva, that pulls everything in, and then you use Virulence on it to hit like 15 or 16 enemies that have all been pulled in by Larva. And as you can see from the little animation there, the stacks just build up. So you build up your stacks. His augment, there's one augment that you can get for him from the Steel Meridian. I know it's from Steel Meridian. What's the name of it? The Abundant Mutation. That gives you 200 max stacks of mutation. Although at that point your Undying has a 30-second cooldown. So, like, you can't die back to back. If you're dying back to back, you need to exit mission anyways. You don't need to be staying in there doing stuff. Larva Burst. That's a good augment, as you can cast Larva, and instead of having to kill enemies to get rid of the Larva cooldown or to get rid of the Larva, you just cast it again. It doesn't cost any energy to cast it again, and then you can recast it a second time. So that's actually a pretty powerful ability. And when you cast it, it detonates, blowing all the enemies away with 300 toxin damage. So what you do is you cast it, get your enemies in, cast it again so it explodes it, cast it again a second time so that way it pulls them back in again, and then hit them with the Virulence. And I believe, yeah, I think there is a special interaction between them. Let's see. I'm incubating something right now, so I won't be able to do it. I think there is a special interaction between Nidus and the Helminth Charger. I think when you do the... Wow. Okay, Helminth. Okay, Helminth. That's enough. You've made your point. You're creepy. Oh, I believe when you're as Nidus and you have your Helminth Charger, I think you both will expose your infested parts. I don't know what it is, though. I haven't done it yet. But yeah, Nidus is extremely powerful. I did a 45... I don't usually go this long because I just don't feel like it, but I did a 45-minute survival the other night. Didn't have any problems with it at all. I had a little bit of problems killing enemies, but that's because I really need to work on my Galatine. But I didn't have any problems surviving at all. I think the only thing he would really need is maybe switch out Intensify for Umbral Intensify, and maybe a couple other ability strength. I think he really needs ability strength, so that way his ability strength does a lot of damage to the enemies. But other than that, hey, I mean, he's ridiculously powerful. You just put Steel Fiber and Vitality on him, he's good. And Rage. You need to make sure you have Rage. I would suggest Handspring, only because when you're going up against high-level infested with all those Ancients, the Ancients like to harpoon you all the time. And if you go with... and they knock you down a whole lot. So I'd get something like Handspring or Knockdown Prevention, something like that. But yeah, like, if you don't want to do that, you don't want to farm Nidus, you don't want to have to worry about trying to go through and farm all that crap for Nidus, you just buy him. I bought Harrow. I didn't want to sit doing the same mission over and over and over again for like 16 hours straight, just because RNG hates me. So the jump strong attack. Maybe because of the convenience of the way it works or something. I know that's one reason why, like the whole spin to win thing. Like that's why some people don't do it. It's just because it's so easy to do. So they're like, I don't want to do that. Um, I don't know. Some people are weird like that. You'll get an attack in game that works really really well, and then people just don't want to do it. Like, okay, so your wall attack, if you wall latch and then attack, it's slow, but it does a massive amount of damage, but it's inconvenient, and that may be one reason why some attacks are not done is because they're inconvenient. Oh, shut up. So we'll go back here and talk to Yutiko. Yeah, Fortuna is too high level for right now. Okay. And that may be also because you may have your strong attack. Which button do you have your strong attack? Oh, oh wow, that's actually kind of funny. On your down wheel, okay. I think I have mine set to Q. Now, but see, here's the thing. If that's the attack that I'm thinking it is, to really get a if that's the attack that I think it is, to really get a good, just solid hit out of it, you got to build up your combo meter. The higher your combo meter, the better the hit you get. So, oh, maybe I think that is what you're talking about. Let's see. So you've got yours set to the down to scroll down. I've got mine set to Q, I will leave. So if they are the same thing, then let's see. Melee heavy attack, is that what you're talking about? Kensei is the heavy attack? Because if it is, I've got mine set to Q. I use right trigger for yeah. Okay, so yeah, I use right trigger for blocking. I didn't think to put it to the scroll down. I may have to do that. No, I've gotten used to it being on Q. And if I do it scroll down, I may accidentally bump it. I don't want that to happen. But yeah, for as far as I'm aware, you're supposed to build up your combo meter really high, and then it doesn't even higher amount of damage. I know Life Strike now. Your click wheel's broken. Okay. Oh, if we look at wrong one. If we look at Infested, yeah. Life Strike, yeah, 20% life steal on heavy attack. So when I use that, it does do a decent amount of damage. But see, heavy attack, yeah. See, heavy attack, slam attack. The damage is 7,000. Slam attack is 5,000. Slam radial damage is 1,400. It's damage is increased by combo multiplier, but consumes combo count. Oh yeah, I know. If I wanted to get that higher, I could get that higher. You only do 3K? It's probably just whatever weapon you're using. If you're using the Galatine, like I'll let you see what I'm doing. Temper Royale can be bought off of Barrel Key tier. Just gotta save up for it and hope he has it, or you can buy it for plat from somebody else. But I use Blood Rush, Body Count, Organ Shatter, Berserker, Fever Strike, Prime Fury. Grenier, I switched it up. Is Molten Impact, North Wind, and Fever Strike. So I get both. So you can see my heavy damage. Yeah. My slam attack heavy damage for Grenier is over 11,000. See, that was just my infested. My infested's only 5,000. That's because I've got it set up specifically for infested enemies. Now, if I'm going after the Grenier, it's over 11,000. Yeah, 13k for straight damage. Corpus is 10k. And that's just because of the way I have it set up. Let's see. You know what? I don't really need Primed Fury. I can take that off, put pressure over here. This one I'm using Magnetic. And then I could put... yeah, that is a lot of damage. The old Molten Impact. And then, I think instead of Shocking Touch, I think I can run them both the same. Viral. Because Viral does straight health damage. So go Viral. And Reesmus. Or Reesmus. Reesmus was the one that helped me figure all this out. It depends. Status is important because of things like Viral, but it depends on what weapon you're using. See, Galatine, because of Berserker and body count and stuff like that, I can hit very, very many times over and over and over and over and over again. So I do a lot of damage and I do the regular like swing damage. My total damage of 2,200, I do that like just regular swinging. And then you add in all of the other stuff to go along with it. Now, if you're talking about a weapon like Soma, see, I'm on Corpus right now, so this needs to be on Corpus. Okay, good. But if we're talking about like a weapon like Soma, which this needs to be on Corpus, you are going to want status. You're going to want status to be a little higher than normal. But you really don't have to worry about that, because what you're looking to do right now, meta, is hunter munitions and viral damage, and you want your critical chance to be high. So I've got 30% critical chance on this weapon. Let's see. So if I switch these out, I do a little bit less critical multiplier, but hit more often. Right now, until I get it back to level 30, it's rank 27, okay. Until I get it back to rank 30, I'm putting the critical damage on it. Uh, so with Hunter munitions, 30% chance to apply slash on critical. So what that means is that there's a 30% chance of a 30% chance to apply slash. But what that slash does is that immediately attacks your opponent's health. That bypasses armor. What that also allows the slash to do is slash is then able to also apply, or when it bypasses the armor like that, it's also able to apply viral. Viral does damage again. So if you add both slash and viral together, you just chew through enemies. Also, if you put vigilante fervor, you don't even have to upgrade it. You can just regular old vigilante fervor or vigilante mod. I just chose fervor, but I could use armaments. Doesn't matter which one. 5% chance to enhance critical hits from primary weapons. This is a passive. This is automatically applied. See, I could put that on there, and I get a 10% chance. I might as well do that. It's not going to hurt anything. I'm not using that weapon anyways. It's a passive. So if carrier dies, because you know your sentinels die sometimes. So if carrier dies, that passive still applies to my weapons. So I have a 10% chance to enhance my criticals. Enhancing criticals is the stuff like 30% chance to apply slash on critical. That's the enhancement part. This just makes it ridiculous. I'll show you here in this next mission how much damage I can pump out. Rismos has been a very good help. Let's see. So we're going to do the volunteers quest. I need to get a group of people to do Rapala list. And no doubt you've noticed my little buddy down there in the bottom right hand corner. I got him. He's a streamer companion. And I got it from Razer. I do have access to do the Razer streamer stuff, but... Okay. Break at 10, so I will. Is it bad? Like, do I need to take a break now, or... I don't know. You need to tell me, Zoni. Or can it actually wait? So if I need to take a break now, if it's that bad, then I'll need to take a break now. Okay. There's nobody in here. I mean... What good does it do me to do these missions? Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm loving this. You see how much damage I'm doing against them. I mean, I just orange crit for over 10,000. Stop shooting my defense thing. I wish you would have told me this was a defense mission. I would have brought frickin' Frost instead of Rhino. Yeah, I'm never using this again. Thank you, Kensei. I didn't realize it did that. How do I not know these things? I don't try stuff like I used to. I thought, yeah, that was broken. I don't try stuff like I used to. I think that's the problem. What the? What in the world? Eh. So instead of doing this, see, look at the difference. This is normal. That's left click. That's left click. This is with Q. This is heavy attack. That is reflective of the amount of damage that they all do. Good lord. Alright, I'll do that. I can just imagine. Good lord. Come here. Good lord. The only thing is, Rhino's kind of slow. Like, I have him built now to where he's just a little bit more tanky than what he was, but he's still kind of slow. So whoa. Nice. Yeah, we're going to head to the plains here in just a moment. And we're going to see what that does. Now, everybody be quiet about this. Don't go telling everyone you can possibly tell. Just simply because of the fact that if DE finds about it, they're liable to nerf it. They don't like you having fun sometimes, so. Shh. Alright. Well, that mission's done with. I am going to go ahead. Nope, wrong button. There we go. Oh, I'll be back in just a minute. I'm going to take a real quick break. Gotta get up and stretch my legs. You know what? You're probably right, Kinsey. Sky limit probably is higher on Fortuna. Orb Valis. We'll go there real quick. We'll see what it does. Oh, God. Orb Valis is a little weird sometimes. It'll do this. I hope it does. I hope this didn't just kick me. I hate it when it does this. Okay, good. Game didn't crash. Good. Sometimes the game will crash when trying to get into freaking... when trying to get in there, so... Ah. Come on, game. I did it wrong. What the... It does launch you pretty far up there, but... that is a launch. Good lord. Yeah, that's a pretty good launch right there. That's awesome. I love that. Let's see. I wonder if if it'll help me get to the higher top of this building easier. Basically, jump, look up at the sky, hit Q. Wow. I love that. That's awesome. Thank you, Kensei. Thank you for telling me about that. That's amazing. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I like that. Let's see. Oh, well, I was supposed to return to Fortuna anyways, so... I know, right? The real Warframe is all the bugs. DE, if you take that out of the game, if you take that launch out of the game, I'm going to be upset. Leave that launch alone. That's hilarious, and it deserves to stay in the game. Don't talk about what? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Hehehe Okie dokie, Zahoni. Roche on Phobos. Where my stupid lich is at. This thing. You know what? If I'm doing this and the lich steals one of the parts I need for Protea, I'm going to be very mad. Rubido. Kill it. Kill it. Spacing Q. I don't have my melee weapon out right now. I'll do that next time I come up with some enemies. It doesn't really move me forward. Okay, I see how I can do it now. Dang. Did she say what I just think she said? I think she did. Get off of the thing. Ooh. Quit. Enough. I love it. Yeah, I've out of here, dude. Yes. Yeah, if you can't hear game sounds, it's probably because it's too down, too low right now. Something's got it turned off. Hold on. What in the world? You're supposed to be using my... I bet this stupid thing this whole time has been using the default settings. It's not supposed to be using the default settings. There. That should be better now. Good lord, that does a massive amount of damage. Alright, Hans 57. Like, I'm not even playing. I really kinda am. Oh. I identify Native American, though. Okay.
We've got a lock on you, Outworlder. Good luck.
It has been so long since these old eyes beheld another living thing here in the sanctuary. I am Parvos Granum. Thank you for finding me.
I, the void. You are alive. My faith never wavered.
I live. Treachery seethed within the heart of the faith I had built when the board's assassins overloaded my transport's void drive. Protea, my beautiful Protea, and her gift for manipulating time preserved me.
So it's not really letting me do anything right now. Okay, there we go. This is wild.
But at the cost of all that she was. Now she is nothing more than a
Yeah, I mean, you could say that.
former self. My beautiful
I've got Irish
That
and
is why
Scottish.
you have been invited here.
Father, permit me to show you all I have built in your name. Do Nef Onyo that honor.
My name. I have watched you.
What are these things?
Monuments to narcissism, demanding others sweat in your stead, gorging upon that which you have not earned. Watched as you claimed for yourself my teachings of self-reliance.
I live in South
perverting them
Georgia.
into a flaccid philosophy
Near
of
Savannah.
sloth, of idleness.
But
Is that
my
you, my son?
No, that must be a different son.
Yeah, my mom's side of the family was Irish and Scottish.
Nothing.
Oh.
Short as you do every
I think also Dutch, because I've been told we have Black Dutch,
efforts.
which, you know, is I think Choctaw Indian. Native American and Dutch is what the Black Dutch is.
But I do not
Oh.
need you. I need them.
There,
Dude.
Tenno?
Then my father's side of the family is all Spanish. Spanish and Native American, French.
Protea has scanned her kin, and with that, she is reinvigorated. Now, my lovely, if you wouldn't mind, show our guests the door.
Yep. What in the
We've got a
world?
lock on you, Outworlder. Good luck. What the hell? Outworlder, I'm pulling sensory feeds from a trip you haven't taken yet. And hearing myself say things I've never said in a
Oh, I
place
am.
I've never seen. Parvos? Yudi, you should see this. What if Neff has similar logs?
Fizz has a handle on the time jump, but we've
Space
got bigger
Q.
problems than Neff now. Get out of there.
Space Q.
inevitable. Am I? You've been watching me, have you? Well, watch as I show you how we do things.
Get out of here.
Crews, repel those specters. We have bigger invasions to try.
Rhino's so slow though that he doesn't really get up from it like other frames would, I think. So it tends not to really work all that well with Rhino. But I think if I was playing Nidus or somebody else like that that moves a little faster, it'd work a little better. I know, right? That was cool. Where are you going? Stupid specters. Well, I mean, I think the other way you can do it is if you... No, because even if you're looking straight, like normally this is heavy attack. It's a wild swing like that. But I think that's probably about the only way you can do it. So apparently if you don't kill the specters fast enough, sit still so I can scan you. Oh, okay. Chasing them down, trying to kill them before they find other specters to absorb. Now, because if you Q first and you get it swinging up, it won't let you jump. That was me hitting the space bar. So I think it just depends on what frame you're wearing or currently running. I think it depends on what frame you're currently running will depend on how well you're able to do this, that particular thing. A heavy attack slam. Let's see.
Vox Solaris. Our interests have come to align. Now, this situation is no one's fault, and I'm not one to point fingers, but my fleet and your workers are facing the same danger. Convince your Tenno servant to re-enter Granum's domain and disable that Proteus Spectre. I have just the thing they'll need, but there is some assembly required. You want to rescue those comrades trapped in there, and I want to keep the past where it
Yeah.
belongs. Dead and buried. Deal?
Huh. Zorus blueprint.
Neff's a
All right.
bloviating narcissist with the morals of a haunted chainsaw, but at least that makes him predictable. Parvus. That mucker is something else. I don't trust Neff, but if any of our own are still alive in there, we have to try. Biz will lead the build on this Zorus.
I'm doing good, Reesmos. How are you today? I'm currently working my way through the Deadlock Protocol quest. I also got some new stuff today. I haven't quite gotten it hooked up to the, as you can see there in the bottom right hand corner of my little camera. Oh. Uh-oh, what'd you make a mistake on? That sucks. So I need to find where that stuff drops.
I'll take
The
that.
Zorus.
Thank you. Somebody plant a flag.
Alright. So I'm going to need to be able to create this clave. I got a new mouse today. I got a Razer Naga Trinity. The Trinity is the one with the really cool piece that comes off the side. So that way you can...
Cipher for an old Granum file. Phantasmic scintilla and motive forces.
Like that.
We'll need more specifics to build whatever this tool is.
You know what Ken say. I appreciate it. Oh. Well, that sucks. Did a rush build. Ugh. I appreciate it, Kensei. You have a wonderful evening. Who did that? You! Get out of here. I do like Space Q now. Because of that right there. No! Ah. 25. Oh, that sucks, man. Oh, I know. I'm loving this new tile set. I'm liking the new enemies, too. Let's see how they're going to do with the, Oh. So let's let him pass. Let's take that out. So it looks similar to the older one. Still get up here. That's what we got. See him through the wall. Yeah, I just started it this evening. I'm probably just going to go through the quest for stream. So. Where's that other one at? Where'd he go? Where'd that Xmas unit go? Oh. There was an Xmas unit that walked around that corner? There he is. I'm not picking him up. There we go. Okay. Nighty-night. So let's see here. Your Helios didn't stop beeping. So if I wait for that camera to move back the other direction. Ah,
Good noise. Pull that data now, Sparky, or it's gone.
I'm so stupid.
Looks like a partial file. Let's see if that your cipher works as promised.
Out of here.
Some doors ought to remain closed. That's not in my worldview. Fire, fusion, void. Progress always comes entangled with risk, with violence. With the precious
Shut up.
sample obtained, development is accelerating. The Entrati have kept their secrets long enough.
I should have ran a different frame. I didn't know this was going to be a spy mission. That was a regular moa. I was tempted to put Hush on this weapon. I really was. Stop with the cameras. My gosh. Nope. Nope. Stop. Now it gives me freaking auto bypass. Nope. I probably should have too, but I'm not too worried about that. Really, the only thing that it gives you is like double affinity. I'm not really worried about that right now. What room is this? Ooh. Oh. They move a little slower. So you don't feel like you have to rush it. This is nice. I just like the look of this room. I'm glad there's not a camera inside this room. Knowing DE, they'd probably do something like that. Whoa. That was close. But I guess they kind of... Dang, that sucks. I guess they kind of kept the layout the same. Just made it look a lot nicer than what it did. So probably when I come out of here... Where's the camera at? There's a camera in here somewhere. Ugh, that sucks, man. 15 runs in only the systems? That sucks.
I am calling it the Spectre Particle. As my Archimedeans explained, mimicry is in its nature. An echo exposed to precept circuits, we are able to imprint behaviors, like an infant mirroring her surrogate. Only this infant can set the world on fire.
That was kind of funny. Well, they kind of need to fix that then, because that's a little ridiculous. Traditionally, they haven't really made any of the regular weapon parts tradable. It may not be tradable. Only one way to find out. Well, two ways. Look it up on the wiki or try to trade it to somebody. Dude, no! Stop trying to take my iron skin. Auto breach. Nice. Who's shooting me? Oh, they did? Yeah, he could. What is the new mode? I didn't look at that close enough. Okay, so it's a part of the quest? Alright, cool. Why is it giving me that on... Ooh. They've cut it down to 1. And it's not always open. Dang. Okay, so I'll need to be careful, make sure I don't hit any cameras. Ooh, camera. Ooh. Can I still go up here? So I can still go to the top to drop down in. But the beams are smaller. Ooh, so you gotta be careful standing on these things. But you can walk around the outside of it now, though. Huh. That's pretty cool. Nice.
The Dallasburg think they control us. They hit our research site with a Warframe assault team. Of course they did. I baited them to do it. The whole site lit up. 18 megatherm bloom. The whole lab vaporized. Those Warframes with it. Fire, fusion, void.
Good lord.
Parvos Granum originated Spectre particle theory? Guts. This old coot is a whole other order of intelligence, and that's bad for us. Get back to your ship. I need to figure out this Zorus thing.
Run right past him. That was awesome. We'll just scream. Oh, quit it. Nope. I do love this new rework, though. It looks a lot nicer than what it did. Oh, I got all 3 pieces. Okay. Well. I wonder if this is going to be like a lot of other weapons. If it's going to end up being the full 24-hour or 12-hour or whatever. We'll see in a second.
Thanks for the fast work,
Yep,
Biz.
okay.
Sparky, listen up.
So I'll have to save the rest of this for tomorrow.
Might be close to translating himself from that reality into
Oh,
our
0
own.
minute. Okay.
We're not exactly sure how, but we're getting some odd readings. You've got to build the Zorus before Parvus gets free.
$30 seconds. That's pretty good. Let's see. Rhino. Equipment. Inventory. That's where I was helping Zahoni farm Rhino last night. Let's get the last couple of pieces she needed. I don't need these blueprints for nothing. Alright.
A weapon? Glaive class, but with an energy trap. Spectre particles, maybe. Has a mid-flight detonation trigger. Tricky, but I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. Gear up and let's go.
I'm not big on glaives. You didn't level it up? Chaining combos infinitely. Okay. Only thing I got is Astral Twilight. I'll stick it on there and level it up. Astral Twilight isn't a bad. I picked one up the other night. I already put stars in it. Okay. I like to put stuff on it just so that way I don't have to fight it as hard doing some stuff. It's got some pretty decent damage on it though. It's not bad. Slash damage. I'll throw Jagged Edge on there. Jagged Edge and Pressure Point. Critical. I wonder if I should go for crit damage. Use crit damage on this one. Chance of 20%. I forgot I had Spoiled Strike. You can't put that on there right now. Might as well put Berserker on there. That's going to be a little bit better than Fury. I'll just go with that. There we go.
Mine. Said there's a dump, but it's my dump.
Shut up. Darbarg. Don't like him. Okay.
You're too late! The tributes are jammed open and the old man's errant specters have control of my ship. They're spreading through the fleet. I have no choice. If I can't have my fleet, no one can.
Dude, chillax. Sheesh. Good lord, man. Oh, where we at? Where we at? Where we at?
This was not the deal, Anya. We have got to rescue our people. Disengage the destruct.
Oh, wow.
We can't do that. But don't worry. I'm already at a very comfortable, safe distance.
The fleet's going to blow. And Welder, aboard.
Wait, it's a time prison, right? Sparky, if you can get back inside before the reactor tilts, you theoretically have all the time in the world.
Ooh, auto breach. Nice. Yeah, I ain't fighting through all that. Sheesh, this map is huge. This is definitely a lot bigger than they used to be. No, you don't. Come here. No. You dang dingus. Really, game? You gonna be that way about it? Alright. So let's go.
Biz. I don't think they made it.
Outwelder? Yudi, they're alive. Listen, Neff's whole fleet is overloading. Huge energy spike. We need to take out Protea. Ready that, Taurus.
Woo.
There, our rig jockeys. They're trapped in some kind of energy enclosure. You'll need to charge the Zorus to break it open.
Risk comes from not knowing what you are doing. There's no stopping this without stopping Protea. A bit like eating your own, no?
Okay.
Take out the errants, then use the Zorus to trap the Spectre particles that escape. You'll have to time it just right.
Okay. Can I get it?
Full charge. Now, target the enclosure trapping our jockeys. You'll need to trigger your Zorus to discharge near them. Full charge. Now, target the enclosure trapping our jockeys. You'll need to trigger your Zorus to discharge near them. Well done, Outwelder. Now bring the rest home.
That's not too bad.
Full charge. Now, target the enclosure trapping our jockeys. You'll need to trigger your Zorus to discharge near them.
A little hectic, but it's not.
By now, your friends have noticed that the overloading void engines are preventing the exits you opened for my captives from closing. Well done, and goodbye. Enjoy your stay.
Outwelder, you've got to get out of there.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot better.
She's reversing the temporal field. Try to interrupt it. A fully charged burst from the Zorus might do it. That's it. The cycle's degrading.
Come on. This is a much more interesting boss fight than a lot of other ones that I've done.
That's it. The cycle's degrading.
Where is she at?
She's reversing the temporal field. Try to interrupt it. A fully charged burst from the Zorus might do it.
Come on. I'm trying to save it for when... Alright. Got her. Nice.
You're too late. The old man's errant specters have... Huh? Protean trace is... gone? Where is he? Where is my father?
That temporal effect again. And yes, there are your sensory feeds, just like last time. So, the Zorus worked. In a battle that never happened. Or did it? I have a headache.
Our people are cooling in, Sparky. They're coming home.
Hold on. Let me pause it.
Oh, sorry.
Good night, baby.
Good night. I didn't mean to.
Love you. You're fine. Go on. Love you. Night night.
Tonight, all Fortuna will be singing a
Shut up.
verse in your honor.
Get away. Ah. Stop attacking me. Yeah, that was my daughter. That was Princess Penelope. And my little booger. She's a camera hog. I have to make her go on or she'll sit in front of the camera the whole time just staring at it smiling. which is cute and everything, but she's not really supposed to be doing that. Alright. So if that's the game mode, where all I do is I go in and... Oh. That whole Granum game mode like that, that's actually... It's not too bad.
Solaris, we are reunited. Parents to children. Family to family. Take this time to hold one another.
Yeah.
For tomorrow our struggle continues. We will persevere. Know that our emancipation is writ in the stars. With Solaris and Tello united.
Cool. So now I have the Protea blueprint. But to actually finish out Protea, I'll need to do the Granum. I'm guessing I'll need to do those Granum game modes.
The system shall change. No more clutching at sunk costs, imposed ideals, hand-me-down hopes. No, we are better than that. Corpus shall know a violent restructuring, but with time enough to face the impending threat from Tau with renewed and absolute vigor. Or not. Perhaps the rot is too deep. Perhaps the father should abandon his children. Perhaps it is time for a new philosophy. Life's
Okay, so you have to use that
getting
weapon for that mode. Okay.
Yours is no different. Would you like a seat at my new table? Perhaps with your masked friends alongside? The business, was it? A curious name. And Utico, of course. All people who know what they want. I know what they want. But what about you? Tell me, friend. What is it you desire?
Oh, I got a scene. Nice. I probably should have saved that, but oh well, whatever. I'm almost rank 17. 2 parts I need to keep in mind. What's that? Okay, so you got to set free the prisoners, and you got to kill at least 75. And I'm guessing the 75 is what gets you the rotation for to be able to get either one of the systems, the near optics, or the chassis. I have that set for Corpus. I'm just going to call it Granum for now. I don't know what else to call it yet. All right. Yeah, I was actually just about to go do that. I don't think I'm going to try to worry about sortie or anything like that, but I think I'm going to do the regular Jackal boss. Just because I want to go see it. I want to see what goes on with it. Because I don't think it's going to be... Oh, it drops the weapon blueprints? Okay. Oh. I don't think... Well, did they remove Rhino from him then? Or did they just add the weapon blueprints to
In an attempt to
Jackal?
exert power
I wonder if they removed Rhino.
the Corpus have continued
If they...
to refine their most lethal
Oh, gotta do the sortie?
policy. The
I don't like the
Jackal.
sorties.
Determine its location aboard this vessel and destroy it.
I can never hold my own inside of there. Before I do the sortie, I've got to be able to do... Oh... Really, before I do sorties, I want to do... I want to get Zenric and Vazarin leveled up enough to the point to where I can at least do the base level energy restore, the energy dash, so that way I don't have to worry about my energy. It's like it's annoying. I'm gonna have to look up how to actually farm those coins. Okay.
I expected it to be bigger.
I like that. Okay. So I guess, okay, so... Ooh. So I gotta run from lasers. Ooh. That was cool. So what am I supposed to do here? Ooh. Oh, okay. Ooh, don't want to be in the lasers. Ooh. Lasers hurt. Ooh. So you gotta do all four legs, not just one of the legs.
It's sending out distress waves. You know what to do. Destroy it.
Dang.
Well done, Tenno. You have sent a clear message to the Corpus today.
That was an awesome boss fight. That is how you do a boss fight. That was amazing. DE has really outdone themselves. Oh, yes they did. And if this is what they've done with the corpus, I can't wait to see what they do. This is what they've done with corpus. I cannot wait to see what they do with Grenier and Infested. Because I bet you they're going to take their time. Oh yeah. What I really hope they do is they take their time. And instead of doing like they've done in the past, where they kind of like halfway flesh out an idea and then just abandon it at some point, I hope they take the time to actually like, you know, do a full-on corpus rework. Yeah, I killed the coin guy. Oh. Like, not just Jackal boss, but like other bosses and stuff too. Make them very interesting like that. And then, you know, or just, you know, do one boss for each faction until you get them all reworked. But, you know, if DE keeps it up like this, then I'll be a player for life, so. Yeah, and I got the Granum coin. Well, unless Dingus here stole it. Okay, so I got the Stropha blueprint. Got the Granum coin. Oh yeah, the Jackal is amazing now. I love that boss fight. You actually have to like think and kind of pay attention to what you're doing, because if not, I mean, even though, like, so when we went and we did the Jackal fight last night, when me and my wife did it, oh, it was just, you know, go in and spam freaking melee. You knock down out of one of his legs and he falls over and you're done. Oh, I know, right? Well, say that's like Zahoni. She'll be able to like really, you know, me and her, like, you know, we're able to see the real difference between, you know, the old Jackal and the new Jackal. And the new Jackal is nice compared to the old one. Yeah, that was a lot better than the old one. And I got the Stropha. That's what I need to build it. So I need the parts. I wonder if they all drop off of Mm-hmm. Yeah, right? Like you had the different things that you had to jump around and do. Yeah. I like that. I like that out of a boss. You know, when you have to, it's not just straight in, go in and cheese it somehow. Like, I like where they make it to where you actually have to think to be able to defeat the boss. You can't just go in and mindlessly cheese it. And that there's a very real chance that you will fail it if you're not paying enough attention. I like that. What was I going to put on this? So you stay above him using the columns and you can kind of cheese it a little bit. Well, that's no fun. I don't, like... Okay, so here's the deal. I don't mind cheese to a point. Oh. Like, I don't mind cheesing a boss sometimes, especially if I'm just trying to get it done. But Oh, I personally don't like to use cheese all the time or tweaks or whatever all the time on bosses. Oh, yeah. So the first time, as you see, the first time I played it for real. So, oh, I'll probably play it. Yeah, I'll probably play it for real more than just the first or second time because I really like that. More than likely, what I'll do is I'll play it until I really get it down, and I know exactly what's going to happen. Because it didn't seem random. There was a pattern to everything that the boss did. So, I like how, yeah, I like how there was that transition. So in the old way, what you would do is you would go in and you would kill the boss, and then you basically just run right back out the way you came. Oh, I like how they did that. They transitioned you over into another section, and then from that section you went to the exit. You didn't have to run back through everything. So it kind of tells you, if you're looking, like I like to explore a lot of times and just look for all of the different little stuff that I can find in a level. So that tells me, I need to, if I want to do that before going against the boss, I need to do that before going against the boss. Then once I go against Jackal, I can go in, destroy Jackal, and then explore the last little bit of it. So I don't know if you can get back around to the other side, though. I don't think you can. Was I going to add point strike to this thing? I don't remember. I think I was. If I do that, I got... You know what? I know an easy way to do that. I need some tellurium. That's what I need.
I claim this territory in the name of yours.
Because that's all I need to finish building out the dry dock is a couple of pieces of tellurium. I really don't know where to get it from. I think you can get it from Oceania, the survival mission on Uranus or Neptune, one of the two. I think you can get it from there. Oh, but I'm not 100% on that. I know it in the game. It says it drops from the because all I need is 9 pieces. It says it drops from the Arcwing missions. You can Ophelia? Okay. Skip setting free the prisoners on Ophelia? Let's see. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do either this direction or that direction yet. I think what I'm going to try to do is tie this around. Like I think what? Oh my god. Are you serious, game? Oh my god. Let's see if the game will give me back everything. Okay. So basically what happened was when I added the dry dock... Oh, you can skip prisoners on the move? Okay. Oh. When I added the dry dock, I flipped it and didn't realize it, and so it was flipped sideways instead of being directly straight in. All of that came from me anyways. It didn't come from anybody else, so... Hotfix? Probably. That's probably where that came from, was the hotfix. So you see there, it needs to be flipped. Yeah, that or the hotfix. When they fixed something on the dry dock, it flipped it. I don't know. There was a hot fix this evening. Alright. Did it get it put on there right? No. Oh my gosh. Stupid game. You gotta be kidding me. Zahoni, if I could make a request, please. That's up to you, though. Alright. Okay, good. Finally! It put it the way I want it. Sheesh. Why did that have to be so hard? See, they really need... When you go to add a room, they really need you... The little panel right here, you need to be able to zoom that out so you can see the whole room. Having it zoomed all the way in like that. That's why I had to redo this a couple of times over. That was ridiculous.
Just ice.
Some ice and some something to drink. Yeah. Oh, I'm not going to ask you to leave your dojo and then have to get them to invite you all over back again. I'm not going to ask you to do that. I don't know if you can even trade that stuff either. Is this built? Good lord. Probably from a Fomorian thing at some point. But let's see. Or yeah, maybe Railjack. And I don't know if I showed everybody the other night. I know I showed some, but I kind of actually finished my... I haven't finished it yet, but I put a finish line on it. Let's see if I can beat my time from the other night. You stinking game. I don't know if it's my keyboard, if I am letting myself fall too much. I don't know what it is. But it's not accepting that input for the double jump. If I can figure out what it is, I can fix it. Like, if it's keyboard, I can, you know, clean my keyboard, my space bar out a little bit so it actually will do it. But if it's the game itself, then I know I need to check my input and make sure I'm putting it in at the correct time. But right now, the last time I did it in 22 seconds. And no, I didn't cheese it. I did it correct. I'm gonna try to run it again. Game? "27 seconds. So I was off by 5 seconds that time. But yeah, that's my little obstacle course I got right now. It's not really obstacles and stuff you have to get around. It's more making sure you can parkour correctly. So, like, something that I do kind of have to be selective about is, you know, do you know how to parkour correctly in Warframe? Because if you don't, this obstacle course will help you. If I can do this in a Rhino, you should be able to do it in pretty much any other Warframe, because Rhino and Chroma have the hardest time doing this kind of stuff. Ooh, thank you, my love. And as you can see, I can do it. It's not impossible. And it'll help. It'll help with coordination and your spatial awareness on how to jump and everything correctly. I like this. I can't wait until a few more things are built, and then we can go rank up to 9. I think you can rank up to 10. Once you hit rank 10, you have to go to the next level before you rank up 10 more times or whatever. But I don't know. I don't plan on doing that until I have more people in the clan, because I don't want to end up. I really don't want to end up having, you know, a mountain clan or whatever, and all of that extra amount of crap that you have to farm. Whereas if I stay Shadow Clan, I think Shadow Clan, if I stay at that level for now until I get the 10 founding members, then, you know, if I get 10 founding members who like stay in the clan and help me actually build the clan and contribute and everything else like that, I mean, I'm not going to make it a... I've never been one to try to make it a requirement to tribute to the clan and all this stuff. I've never been one to make a requirement for that. I mean, you know, just help out other players, be good to people, that kind of thing. Let's see. I like this rework. Gives you the 3 different game modes. If I click on this, it's going to tell me, or 2 different game modes, okay. So it's going to tell me which one I can do. So 90 to 110 and 4 to 6. I really need to get that from that capture mission. I do like the way they have done this, though. It's like this is a nightmare mission, so if you click on this, you can see the different mission types that you can do. I like this. There was something I was looking at that comes from a nightmare mission. I can't remember. Yeah, then the new UI rework that they did this time around is really nice. I like the fact that they added a Q&A channel. So you can straight up just ask questions in here about everything, and you don't have to be in region chat doing that all the time. So like, because I really don't want to deal with region chat half the time, now after the update, I don't have to worry about it. So I like that. Europa. Where was I going to go next? Ophelia? Not here. Here. See, what I would like to do is I'd like to get a crew together and do Rapalist. What I'd like it to be are people who are actually ready for it, so that way we don't have to, you know, fight it so hard. This is Grenier. Let's do this for just a little bit, see if I can get any Tellurium to drop. Because if I can, then I know where I can farm it. I like my little stream buddy.
A Lone Tenno operative is raiding this ship for supplies. You are here to distract the
This ain't a ship, lady.
the alarm.
Well, it might be.
Life support has been cut off. They're trying to choke you out. Hold on.
Okie dokie.
I'm sending auxiliary life support.
Hey, and you have a wonderful evening, Rizmos. Thank you so much for stopping by. don't see anything yet. I wonder if I just find it in some of the stuff either dropped or if it's like some of the, oh. They don't necessarily have to have the tellurium drop from the enemies, as long as I can get it from somewhere in here. Like one of the one of the little treasure thingies they got, or something, you know, loot box things. Like I know there's right here. I can kind of get up in through here. Because if I do the 5 minute, if I just do the 5 minutes and I don't see any tellurium drop, I'm gonna have to find somewhere else. Because I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna spend 30 minutes running this to try to do that if tellurium will never drop. That wouldn't make any sense. So all of my wonderful viewers out there, if you have a favorite Warframe, what would you say your favorite Warframe is? Like which one you main, or you know, the one you main, or just the one that you really like the aesthetics of? Okay, where am I going? This is way off in here. What in the world? I don't think I can really do anything with any of this. And I don't think tellurium's gonna drop. Princess Paid likes Equinox. Equinox is a nice frame.
Extraction is available if you need it.
Okay. So I didn't get any tellurium to drop in here. Either I didn't find it, or it doesn't drop anymore. Yeah, because there's no tellurium. Mix. She's on my list to level next. There we go. Okay. So it'd probably be better if I had Necros. Desecrate. What are you doing, dude? I didn't tell you could do all that. Nyx is really nice. Nyx has, so Nyx is like the mind control warframe. And one of her abilities is to be able to, like, control the speed at which enemies will run. And so basically she can make all the enemies run faster to come to you faster. Nyx actually helps speed up survival runs a little bit. Will speed up the farming aspect of them. What they're shooting me with. And anybody who may have just joined us, if you're wondering why I keep picking up those yellow orbs, they are for focus. So once you complete the second dream and the War Within, you will then have access. I think actually with second dream you have access to lenses, but I can't remember how they changed, if they changed that or not. But either way, one of the two, you end up getting access to lenses where you can earn focus for your different classes or schools of training. And the two that I'm focusing on right now are Zenuric and Vazarin. Now Zenuric, yeah, Zenuric allows you to use an ability called Energy Dash. And what that does is when you go into your operator and then dash like that, and what it'll do is it drops a sphere or dome that will allow you to recharge your enemy or energy. And it's like 4 energy a second basically once you get it all the way ranked up or something. But it's really, really useful. And then Vazarin helps increase the health of your operator, so you can stay in operator form longer. Vazarin is good for Eidolon fights and stuff. If you hear that little beeping sound, you probably have a tracker orb on you, which means you need to roll to get it off. Because if you don't, it'll explode and deal damage to you. Eximus enemy. The Arctic ones aren't too bad. They will slow you a little bit. The arson or fire Eximus, yeah. The Eximus units. If you've ever played another pretty much any other MMO out there, Xmas units are like your elites. Although they're not as hard as elites. You know, a lot of times you go up against an elite in WoW that's around the same level as you are. There's just about no way to defeat it by yourself unless your gear like kind of outgears it a little bit. But in Warframe, your Xmas units usually are only maybe 1 or 2 levels higher than your other enemies that you have in the level, and so because of that, they're not that much harder to defeat. So you can take them out easily enough. Your Xmas enemies are also the ones that drop the Oberon Warframe parts. So if you're looking for the healer frame, old man of the forest, that's who you get them from. It's, in my opinion, it's not really worth going and trying to farm Oberon. His parts drop frequently enough that if you just wait, you'll eventually have him. Now Valbon, I think what they did with Valbon was they did, am I 30 yet? No. Lay down. Valbon you get from Nightwave. See, Nightwaves have so the Nightwave has replaced alerts. Now you do Nightwave and gain Nightwave levels, so that way you can earn creds. And then you can get some of the things that you used to be able to get from alerts. Like, so you used to be able to get Valbon from alerts. Some of the helmets, frame helmets and stuff you get from alerts. So some of the stuff that you used to be able to get from alerts, they're now in... They're now in the Nightwave stuff. Mash. Ha. Oh, and for any of you wondering why I am able to recast Iron Skin like that, it's the augment that's available for Rhino, Iron Shrapnel, and what that allows you to do is, so let's say you're, like mine was a moment ago, your Iron Skin is like 50-60%. You find you some enemies, pretty much do whatever you can to get your enemies to, or to get your armor up. So with Ironclad Charge, you can increase the amount of armor you have by charging through a horde of enemies. So you do that, and then you use your Iron Skin again. And what it'll do is it'll blow them all away. Well, then also what it does is when you use it a second time, it recharges your Iron Skin. So you end up, I got it up to over 200,000. No, not that high. I got it over 100k the other night, which wasn't too bad. But that took me having like a whole horde of enemies firing on me at once. Right after I had used the Iron Skin, so it does that initial invulnerability phase. Because during the initial invulnerability phase, the more damage you take, it adds a bonus to the amount of Iron Skin armor that you get. So really what I could do is I could come out here like this. Let's see. It didn't give me a whole lot right now because I didn't do the ironclad charge with it, but you see, you get the point. And as far as I'm aware, it's based off ability strength, so the higher your ability strength, the better that's going to be. I can never really get it very high right now. It's 'cause my ability strength isn't as high as it probably needs to be. I'm working on it, I'm just not there yet. Where is the exit? Why is my freaking thing broken? My waypoint's broken. This is just wonderful. I'm also kind of taking my time a little bit because I'm hoping I'll get another Tellurium to drop because I only had 2. And I would like to have more than 2. See, it does a little bit better when you do the ironclad charge on top of it. Exit, exit. Where is the exit? Okay, I think I finally see it. They hit it well enough. Yeah, I don't think so.
Extraction is ready.
Yes,
The longer
I
you
know.
fight, the more successful we will be.
Come on, let's get out of here. Oh my gosh, game. Come on. Don't have to be this far out of the way, does it? Sheesh. This is a little ridiculous. At least I got a couple of pieces of tellurium. And I got someone back to max rank, so that's good.
Critical life support levels. Extraction is your best option.
Alright, there we go. Sheesh. So I got 2.
Hey.
Well, hey. Never heard her do that before. What are you talking about? Are you talking about the Howl of the Kubro?
I'll take that. Thank you. Somebody plant a flag.
So... No. So... If I'm not mistaken, yeah, you get the Howl of the Kubro quest from finishing out the Mercury Junction. So what you do is you do the Howl of the Kubro quest so you can get a Kubro. Then you go back to Earth. You farm Earth for a little bit until you can get a Kubro egg. And then, with the rework that they did to it, instead of having to have stasis chambers and all that kind of stuff like that, you just go to the Kubro breeding thing. Make sure you have a core, incubation chamber core, and an egg, and it'll ask you if you want to drain the cyst into it. But my suggestion would be, I mean, you can do your first Kubro, but the thing is if you do the first Kubro that you get from that egg, you're going to have to go through all of that all over again because you won't be able to actually finish out the quest until you get a Kubro. It's not just doing the Kubro egg, so. Alright, so that gave me my last thing. I can put point straight back on there. Vernier. Corpus. Iron infested. Alright, that gives me my higher critical chance, so I'm getting crits. Yeah, if you have, well, let me see. So what I can do is I can kind of inspect you a little bit. So you've got Rhino. I like that Rhino, by the way. I like what you've done with him. Ghost Clan, that's what we are, Ghost Clan. Oh. But yeah, if... Let's see. Yeah, you shouldn't have too much problem doing the Howl of the Kubo quest. I don't see you having too much of a problem doing it. Oh. I'd kind of hurry up and finish leveling up them Mark 1 weapons as soon as you could, just so that way you can switch over to the normal variant, but... Oh. Yeah, I don't see... So you are rank 2 now. Arianis is rank 2. That grants you both the worm ranking. Oh. So... Rank 2 is worm. Rank 5 is great worm. Oh. Trying to remember how I set it up in my head. Outcast is basically... So Outcast is basically somebody who... If I set you as the Outcast rank, because you're going to start as Young Wormling. If I set you as the Outcast rank, that means that... you basically join the clan to do nothing but to get stuff from... be able to fabricate stuff. That's all you did. You didn't want anything else to do with the clan. That's all you want to do. So you're going to be an outcast. That means you don't have access to the treasure or any of the other kind of stuff. So, the only thing you're going to be able to do is replicate the clan technology. Let's see, what do I got right now? 15, 30. I got 30,000 on Vizarin. And I need to unlock this one. What's the Waybound? I need to unlock that one so I can get access to Enduring Tides and Rejuvenating Tides. And those cost 50 and 80. I'm going to go ahead and unlock this. Now with that unlocked, I believe I will be able to unlock this one next. With it unlocked, I don't think I have to get that first pip, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think now I can actually use 50k and unlock it. But if I'm not mistaken, you have to get it max rank before you can move it over to another thing. And then see what I can do is I can get that max rank. And then I can move it to Zenuric. And Zenuric will let me get to... let me use Energizing Dash. Once I... Well, I unlock that. I don't know. Okay, so that would increase it to 15. So I'll go ahead and put Vazarin as my active. It's got everything. I know Zata's not first because I had it as the first one, and this one right here I had it as the first one, and it didn't do it. So I know it's the second one, or it's either second or third. The next one I need to get though is Kra. He's still mad right now. Nope. Equipment, inventory. Arrow, don't need those. Volt Prime. Or keep them. Okay. He didn't want to do that. There. Let's see. It's 11:30. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it for the night. I think we've had a pretty good night. We got what was the name of it? We got the Deadlock Protocol quest finished out, so we have access to Protea. I'll spend a little time farming her. I may farm her on stream tomorrow night. We'll just do some of those missions so that way we can farm her. But yeah, I think we've had a pretty good night tonight. Hung out for a while, did some things, did some cool stuff. So we were gonna, let me see who we can raid right now. Is there anybody on we can raid? I don't know. Anybody on we can raid? Hey, shut up. Me. I don't think we're gonna raid anybody tonight. There's not really anybody on for me to raid, so I think we'll just call it quits for the evening. Appreciate everybody stopping by tonight and having a good time. Thank you for hanging out with me, and we'll see you next time. Peace.